Hey guys, before I start this video, I have a big announcement to make. I am hosting a Five Nights at Harold's game jam for everyone to compete in. If you want to join, I will leave a link in the description below for the official Game Jolt page. The rules are all there for you to follow. You will be given 3 weeks to create your own Harold inspired game. Or more specifically, you have until May 11th, 8 PM to upload it. I also recommend joining the Discord so you can interact with people within the community and gain feedback for your game. But with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, I made a video covering 15 FNaF scratch games on the studio. A lot of those games felt so dried out and bland, and man, it was a pain to get through. While some were surprisingly decent, but missing some of the ingredients to make it stand out from the rest. But I'm actually happy with the comments I received in that video. A lot of you actually appreciated the criticisms I made and used it as motivation to create better games, which is honestly a great mindset to have. Just know with time, you'll get better regardless how far from good you are. But anyway, I picked 10 more random FNaF games to play, and honestly, these games might be better than the ones I picked out in the last video review. But let us start with game number 1. One Night at Remy's 2. This game was created in an hour, said by the creator. Does this game hold up for only an hour of development? It's alright I guess. But with the games I played in the previous review video, yeah, somehow this has better programming than some I've played. But there isn't much really. There's no loading, the main menu is bland, and the visuals in game are as dry as any traditional FNaF game on this website. But to be fair, there isn't much the creator could really do since again this was made in an hour. Well, at least they've managed to squeeze 2 characters in this game, but the mechanics clash with each other and it makes the game impossible, especially since there's no instructions. Okay, here's the thing. If you're going to attempt to do the 1 hour FNaF game challenge, I suggest first creating the gameplay and skipping the main menu and other fillers. And I would plan out the mechanics before you create the game, that way you have a blueprint to go off of and not wasting time figuring them out. Because I can tell that there really wasn't much planning since you lose regardless. But yeah, there's not much to say really. This is a very short game, if you can even call it that. But again, I guess it's alright. 6 Nights with Bill 2. I'm gonna be honest, I actually had high expectations for this game because I thought the animatronic models were cool, and maybe I thought it was going to be at least decent, but it was instead a disaster. You press play and instantly transition to the office, and wow, these visuals are terrible. Once again, with the empty gray rooms with no lighting or detail at all. And the call is a text-to-speech, but I guess I prefer that over a little kid talking over. Also, I don't know if the creators were lazy, but they didn't even bother creating security cameras, but instead gave us a boring tracker that honestly feels so uninspired. The reason why this mechanic doesn't work is because trackers and radars are meant to be secondary mechanics. And if you're asking what I mean by a secondary mechanic should be a to the side type of mechanic, where you only use separately or so often from your main ones. Like for example, this tracker could have just been used for 2 specific animatronics who can't be tracked through security cameras, while the rest have to be watched through the actual cameras. Also, something that makes absolutely no sense is the call saying that they couldn't install security cameras because they were too expensive. But like, you give an entire tracker that not just has the entire layout of the whole building, but also has real-time motion detection, which I'm pretty sure would be way more expensive to implement and is way more accurate than security cameras, but whatever. And yeah, this game is a bit of a drag. The nights are way too long, there's no ambience or eeriness in the atmosphere, and it just feels like you're just again sitting around in the office doing nothing. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't really complete this game because I was just too bored to attempt to. But this isn't the worst game ever. I definitely reviewed worse games, and honestly, I think the issues lie more into the creativity than anything else. Like, visuals can be improved with time, and programming can be improved too, but it's not terrible either. As long as the creator improves from this game, it honestly is a win for me. Let us see what the next game is about. We have finally reached our first good FNaF game. Custom Chaos is an ultimate custom night game with original character, or at least I'm assuming they are. And this is honestly a pretty good custom night game. It has a good amount of characters with each difficulties ranging from easy to insane. Mechanics are really well put together and unique too. The only complaint I can give it honestly are the visuals. Like, yikes man, look at those vents, they be looking rough. And the office does look a bit pixelated, but the gameplay is great. Nothing felt dull and it made for a pretty great experience. I don't think this is the best UCN fan game, but it definitely holds up. And if the video gets enough likes, I will make a Herald custom night. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright, we're gonna be doing post commentary on the Lost Tapes. Alright, let's do this. Oh god damn. Oh boy, somehow these games I've picked are starting to get better and better. The Lost Tapes is another great FNaF game that I think needs more appreciation. First of all, it is great visually. The mechanics are fairly simple in the first night. Overall, the game is solid and worth being on the scratch scale. I don't have anything to say negatively, but I guess I can give you guys some key points that this game does right that most other games don't. Like, I like the diversity in the cameras. A lot of the fan games would feel so lifeless because it usually consists of having one color, specifically gray, and having boring hallways and empty rooms just to filler the cameras, while the ones here all feel like I'm actually looking into different rooms of a fairly big building. Another thing this game does right is how it balances its difficulty on the first night. Now don't get me wrong, this is still a slow first night, but you have to defend yourself against 2 animatronics instead of 1, which is something I always said to be a bad thing because then it leads to slow paced gameplay. And overall, it is a very well put together game with no bugs or glitches that I've encountered, and it's solid. I highly recommend giving this game a try, it's very good. Buckle up everyone, because the next game I'm looking into is a Herald tutorial. Oh boy, don't we just absolutely love Herald tutorial games. For this game, I'm just gonna be covering why tutorial games, as I like to call them, are hated in the FNAF Scratch community. Number 1, these type of games are extremely outdated with sloppy programming. Number 2, they're missing important elements that the original FNAF game would have, such as power, characters, or even ambience. And 3, most of these tutorials are literal copies of my tutorials, so you're practically playing the same game but with a different character. And I know some people are going to be confused about the game jam then. If I hate these Herald games so much, then why am I making a game jam dedicated to them? First of all, the big difference is that the game jam is about you creating your original interpretation of Herald. This just means a game with your own creative spin on the character, while tutorial games all follow the same exact formula, just like this game. Now, I want to be clear that I understand there are people who are new to Scratch and don't know how to create a game, so they search up guides. And that's okay, I'm sure everyone in the community had searched up a tutorial on making games. But I wanted to explain why it's usually the Herald tutorial seen down upon in the community. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. Okay everyone, we are doing post-commentary Candy. We are doing One Night at Derpy 6, it's play time. Okay, let's start, let's go. What is this static? Why does it look like that? Okay. Okay, I guess there's play game. New pizza. What now? Okay, that's interesting. So what do I do? I click on the cam. Oh, what? It's cam. Okay. What is going on? The next cam. Okay, well, see, he's not moving. Oh, there he is. What are these cams? It is literally the same exact it's the same exact costume but in different colors every single time. What does this mean? 12? Oh, that's the hour? Why is it a variable? He's not moving. Oh, what? He's like in 4 different directions. Okay. It's 1 a.m. Nothing seems to be happening. He's in 3 different locations. Okay, that's cool. Oh, hi. Now you're at my door? What? How is he at my door? There you go, he's gone. No, he's not gone. Oh my god, man. This guy must be, like, stronger than Herald. He's like, teleport. Like, look at this. He has, like, Ultra Instinct or something. He is, like, teleporting into... Like, he's just warping into my office, like, that quickly. Like, look at this. He's already there. Damn, man. Not even Herald is that fast. What is this garbage? Okay, but seriously though, this game, oh my god. Oh my god, it's terrible. It is terrible. This office, man. What is this office? There is just nothing going on in this office. It looks like it's been made by like 7 or 8 different like square blocks, and that's it. There is just no animation. You just click on the camera, and there's no map or anything. It's literally just go to the next cam. But then when you go to the next cam, it's the same exact costume, but the floor and the wall is just changing, and oh my god, this is unbelievably lazy. And how is he, dude? Okay, this derpy guy has some serious issues. How is he able? How is he able to switch rooms faster than I can move to the next cam? You know how fast that is, man? Jeez. And when I close and open the door, he's already there. Are you serious right now? Let's check the jump scare. Is the jump scare cool? Hello? That was... You lose. Just... I mean, I can't see because it's red. What is happening? I don't think we lost. I think... we're still in it to win it. What's up, man? Well, if I were to put this on a on a tier list, I would have given it an F tier. Like, I don't even have to be. You don't even have to be like a pro reviewer to know this is like beyond F tier. No, it's saying I lose, but the hours are still going. I mean, I don't know. Also, what is going on with this sprite? Why is it like that? Are those his pants? Why is it like that? Okay, I'm done with this game. Okay, well, interesting. Cool. One 3D Night was Dapper Square is a game that tried to experiment with a 3D feature, and honestly, I don't think it works. I guess it was a cool idea on paper, but when implemented, it looked very weird. And the background has this weird red color while all the other rooms are yellowish. Like, I don't know, I think it's the ray casting, it just looks off. I think it would fit more for a Baldi's Basic game, but definitely not a FNaF. If you guys want a FNaF game on Scratch that looks good in 3D, then go play Five Nights at Fredbear's 3D or something. And this game is just an experimentation, but the creators said that they might do a full game of this, which I have no idea how. I just can't imagine it fitting in. If you want to make an actual good 3D game, then learn to use Blender and create 3D models from there and export them onto Scratch. I've played some games that did that, and it's definitely better than just using the pen extension. Sammy Showdown is a very unique game with mechanics I don't see often. It has this western theme to it, and it makes it already stand out from other FNaF games on Scratch. The visuals are really good, except for some parts where it's pixelated, but the gameplay is pretty cool. Whenever an animatronic is seen in the hallway, you can pull out your revolver and shoot them. And another thing unique I don't think I have seen in a FNaF game before is replacing batteries for the time. That is a cool feature that you have to keep in the back of your mind and is to the side. But I only found one bad bug, and it's the door getting stuck, and you can't really fix this unless you reset the night, which sucks, but everything else is pretty good. But let's be real, if we are going to make a Western FNaF game, then please make a Five Nights at Woody's. That would go hard. I remember playing Jimmy 2 Feet on stream, and I thought it was decent. But now that I actually played it for a few minutes, I can definitely say, yeah, this game was decent. I was right. It's nothing crazy, really. It's just a nice game that focuses less on the horror, but it was really fun. But I would add a monitor animation at the very least. I don't know, just to make the cameras look smoother or something. And wow, only 3 nights? Honestly, I'm not complaining, especially for a fast-paced game. I tend to enjoy games that are just one night because you can make it longer, but the gameplay speeds up and changes as the night goes on, and it won't feel like I have to play 4 more nights in a row to complete it. So yeah, Jimmy 2 Feet is a fun game, and hoping to see improvement of it in the future. But next time, change the mask mechanic, please. I had enough of it. Okay, bye. Alright, for the last one, I'm gonna be doing a post commentary. It's called Richard's Diner. It doesn't say in the notes and credit, but fair warning, this is 100% a Herald tutorial copy. So yeah. Okay, the warning is pixelated. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. That is obviously Harold with ears, and he's green. Alright, we're in the game. It is quite literally like shape for shape Harold. Except this time there's a vent. And it seems like he used that that video where I put the you know the Photoshop. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put a thing on screen. Alright, let's see the cameras. I have to wonder, did I ever make the cameras for the tutorial? I don't think I have. Whoa, what is going on here? Why is the layering weird? What the heck? Okay, that's wrong. I guess they did a pretty good job with the Whoa, okay, okay. I do not like that thing. I do not like the whole moving left and right thing. That feels really weird. What's up here? Oh, toggle lights, stage call? What is stage call? Well, what'd I just do? By the way, I have the audio down just in case I get copyrighted or something. I don't know. Okay, you want to hear the weird thing? Putting into Photoshop was honestly not a bad idea. Like I don't know. Obviously, it looks a bit pixelated. You know, it looks a bit garbage. But I don't know. I think that has to do with you know, the resolution of the thing. Like if you were to make this on Penguin Mod and you were to put in Photoshop, I don't know why it would. I think it would actually like it wouldn't look as pixelated. I don't know. But then I look into the cameras and then the cameras, some of them, I think some of them were made in Photoshop. I have no idea. This is crazy. Where are the toggle lights? What do I do? Okay, the lights are back on. Okay. That's very weird. I don't know why I gotta do it through that monitor, I guess. That's interesting. So add like a light switch or something somewhere. I don't know, like right here maybe. I'm not sure, man. I don't know. And this, what is this supposed to be? What is this room? It's literally just like it's literally just an empty room. There's nothing there. It is just there just to exist. This camera here, first of all, this is not a good camera. It is literally just this. Like what is that? And also the angle. The angle is completely different from where I'm viewing this. It's completely off. Like why am I on the floor? Why I'm on the floor, and if it's literally on this degree, it should be more facing more onto this. I'm overthinking it. Listen, it's just I don't know why I'm overthinking it. I'm literally overthinking it. It's a hero tutorial. Okay, I'm done. I'm stopping recording. Well, there you have it. I played 10 more of your FNaF Scratch games. Let me know in the comments what you think of today's video and if you saw your game. And remember guys, if you want to join the Game Jam, then go ahead in the description below and join the Game Jolt community. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed, please drop a like and a sub. And if you think I should review Game Jolt or Turbo Warp games, then let me know and I'll do it. And let's get like 100 likes or something, and I'll do a Turbo Warp games and stuff. Alright, have a good one guys.